Welcome back to Q&A with producer Evan. We've got producer Evan here in studio asking questions. We're giving some answers.
Excited about this one today. Very excited because it actually coincides with How To Tuesday and about nature and, you know, organics you find out here around the beach. So my question for you guys today is, how would you convince someone to move to our beautiful area?
I got you.
Immediately. I didn't even tell him the question beforehand.
First and foremost, Panama City Beach, and I mean the Panhandle in general, is very up and coming. It's on the rise. The real estate is going to be through the roof. It's right on the coastline. There's already a bunch of businesses moving here. On top of that, you know, I feel like it's really trying to become the music city of the coast.
Interesting way to put that, but I do agree with that.
And on top of that, you know, we have great food here, great food, great people, a very niche community. On top of that, sunshine, Florida sun, beautiful beaches. You really
World's most beautiful beaches
World's
is
most
the
beautiful,
slogan.
Yeah, exactly.
So, and that's 100% true. I really do think that. Mia, what about you? You experienced the Walton County area a little more. What can you say about that area?
I have a lot of big thoughts. I think one of them is when I'm trying to like convince someone, and let me tell you, there's a friend here in town who I've been trying to convince to move down here. Anyways. No, so I have moved around a ton. I've lived in almost every region except for the Pacific Northwest. And people ask me all the time once I list off all the million states that I've lived in, which one's your favorite? And it sometimes feels like a cop-out to be like, this one, like obviously this one, but it truly, it is. There's no place I'd rather be. I think it's really fun because there's still kind of a small town feel without also feeling like you're like trapped, which I think can sometimes happen in small towns. I've lived in a few small towns and moved into them, and moving into like a very, very small town can be kind of scary sometimes because it just takes time to find like your community. But here, there's still that feel of meeting people and feeling like there's so many different mom and pop places to go, while also there being so many different kinds of communities here, and all of them are so welcoming and have open arms. And I mean, even going back to Beach Care Services, their slogan is locals helping locals. Yeah. And I think that's really sweet that that feeling is still here in a small town, while also being a bigger place that has a lot going on and a lot coming in. Who can beat being by the beach and also being in water? Once again, going back to living in so many different states, being in water where you can see your own feet is amazing. Like I would always joke about living in Arizona, and we had like our lakes, and you don't know what's in there.
Murky.
I fear I don't want to know, you know? But it's actually like kind of cool. When I was talking with Dr. John Carlson, who is the shark expert over at NOAA, he was talking about like, oh yeah, like I'm surfing, like I'll look down and I can like see the sharks. Simultaneously terrifying, but also that's so cool. That is so cool. Food here is amazing. People are amazing. I love bringing people into town and like showing them all the different spots, because again, I grew up moving around everywhere, but also always coming back and visiting the area, but mostly was over in the Walton County area mostly. And then as I started to work here and experience Bay County and Panama City Beach and Panama City and everything, basically I'd never, and I'm kind of scared to admit this, I'd never been over the Hathaway before. I'd visited here for over a decade and never had been over the Hathaway, and to find like even downtown Panama City community and all that's going on there is so incredible. And it is a lot of people helping people and building each other up and wanting to create something new and big. And it's so much fun. It's so much fun having friends in town, and then like going from everywhere from bagel maker on one end to all the way over in maybe, I think the first I've ever taken her is like Grayton, but all like doing like, basically like a whole tour down. It's amazing.
I do think it's cool how you could have, at least in our specific area, where like PCB is like the middle spot where you can go an hour west towards Destin and go an hour east like Port St. Joe. Like you get so many different experiences along the coast, which I think is cool. And then you go up north, you have all the little, I forgot the term for it, like springs.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I still haven't experienced any of those. But it's funny because I was actually, the new bridge that's being constructed, I was making a full screen map that you saw earlier.
Yeah.
And when I zoomed in, I saw it was next to a state park in the Springs, and I just looked it up to get the location. It looked so beautiful too. Oh, so I can't wait to experience that. Plus, we've talked about it, my family's coming down here in June, so getting them to experience the Southern life, as you know, us Midwest folk would say. My dad had been to the Tootsies in Nashville, so he is excited to try the Tootsies down here. And like you said, with everything like up and coming, they haven't been here since December, and I already have a bunch of new things to show them. Emmett, I want to go to you, where you're from Jacksonville.
I am.
So, like, unlike me and like Mia here, where we're coming from out of state, what is it like coming from within the state of Florida to this area? What speaks differently?
Certainly the small town vibes here in Panama City. I mean, there's always something going on and you hear about it.
Yeah.
You know, you actually know about it. Whereas in Jacksonville, it's something would pop up and you're like, oh, that's going on. Oh, that's cool. Whereas when it's here, it's more like you already know well in advance, right? I guess they do a lot of good marketing here with events.
Yeah, it takes a lot of effort to not be part of the community.
Yeah.
Like,
I think that's a good way to put it.
Yeah, where it's in everything. So like even kind of going back to like Gulf Coast Jam, of everyone knows it's going on and everyone's like kind of has their own hand in it in their own little ways. I do want to touch on the music thing too. There's so much live music here.
There is.
We were talking about the amount of summer concert series that are going on, and we were talking about it's going on at the airport. We have live music at the airport now. Like, that's incredible.
What's funny is my dad actually sent me a video. They just started doing a summer concert series back in like our hometown.
Oh, wow.
And then I was just thinking, it's been going on here forever, is my understanding. Like I said, I haven't even been here 2 full years, but it seems like music really drives community around here. I really like that.
Almost everywhere tries to have live music, and I think it's so cool and so special. Yeah.
I like that. All right, well, on my Facebook, producer Evan, WJHG, I want you guys to tell me what your favorite part about the Panhandle is. And if you're not from here, why did you move down here? What convinced you to move down here? I would like to know that. Also, we posted on Facebook yesterday and posted earlier this morning. Emmett and I will be talking on Thursday to a former, or I guess a retired NASA astronaut. Emmett will be talking during News Channel 7 today, and then we want you to ask your questions, specifically send in videos. We'll play that during the Q&A on Thursday for that, and he'll be in studio, so I can't wait for that.
That's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
That's going to be so cool. I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah, and those posts are on Facebook, so you can leave your questions in the comments there. And then if you want to send in a video, you'll send that over to Evan at evan.bendall@wjhg.com. Again, that's evan.bendall.
There you go, you got it. If you go to producer Evan WJHG, I just like share, I almost said share tweet, share quoted the Facebook message. So my most recent message on Facebook will direct you to the WJHG Facebook. All the information's on that. So I'm excited for Thursday.
You'll send over a video and then expect a copyright form in your email as well. So keep an eye out on that. But thanks so much for joining us for this daily Q&A. When we come back, we'll be checking in with Sean Bro.